Alrighty. Where's that note? There they are. Okay, let's see here. Lane, check. Jerry, check. Decker, okay, the host, yep, check. Vegas, check. 7, check. I guess that's everyone. Oh shit, I forgot Blaze.
Don't worry, I'm here.
Have you just been sitting there this entire time?
Yeah,
All 4 episodes.
I've been in your closet.
I don't even have a closet.
And where was I?
I don't know. Greetings, everyone's, and welcome to Ultra Galaxy Chat, episode 5. Yes, yeah, we're on episode 5. Because we're talking about episodes 9 and 10 of Ultraman
Oh yeah,
Decker.
that that makes more sense.
So anyways, I am here with my good friend Blaze. Blaze, you've been with us back when we talked about Ultraman Z.
Yes,
I only bring that up because that was a masterpiece, and there's the plug for it. Go watch it.
and in that episode for the opening, I was Zet.
Or I thought you were great.
Zet, great, and myself.
Zagrafe.
The Grays.
So, before we talk about the current episodes, I always like to ask my guests, Blaze, what were your initial thoughts on Ultraman Decker before the show came out?
I was really excited. I was going to get the changer, but shit happened and I didn't have the money to get the set I wanted anymore. So I decided no. But like honestly, I might try to save up money to get it now. I really do like it. I like all the cards. They use everything pretty well. I wish they used the monster cards a little bit more. I was really excited to watch a Toku show with a card gimmick because I started around Ninja Ghost, that era. So I have never been in a card series yet. I love all of like the designs for all of these shit. And like even if I get nothing else Decker related, I want to get the card holder because it's the perfect size for a Yu-Gi-Oh extra deck.
So, I guess we should talk about episode 9 of Decker, Standing Tall for Someone Special. So, this episode is directly an homage to one of my personal favorite episodes of the entire franchise altogether.
Really?
It's an homage to an episode of Dinah. Like, it's the same race. I like this episode of Decker a bit. Like, it took me a while to really get around to it. And I'm like, I'm not sure how I like it, but then I gave it another watch, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I can enjoy it for it doing its own thing, while also being a direct homage.
Yeah.
Like, you got this little girl, well, not little girl, but like 11, 12-ish, like this preteen.
12.
She goes up to Kanata while he's on patrol, and it's like, so you're an Ultraman, aren't you? I got photo proof.
I got you on video, bitch. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he does it. It just before they there's no Ultraman before he transforms, and after he transforms, there's an Ultraman.
Like, I know we're talking about episode 9, but episode 5 established that there are aliens that are stuck on Earth. And this
Yeah.
episode sort of follows up on that with this professional wrestler named Grace.
I do want us to keep episode 5 in mind because I'm going to call back to that by the end of this discussion.
Alright. Where, yes, this episode is an homage to Dinah, but where they changed it for Decker is that they... So, in that episode of Dinah, the fighter and the camera girl were 2 separate people. Where in Decker, they decided to make them a father and daughter combo.
I liked their dynamic. It was fun. It was cute.
I'm your number 1 fan.
And I'm also your flesh and blood.
Don't ask where mom is.
She went to Miami.
So the little girl wants Kanata to fight her dad so that he can get some praise, some glory like he did back in space.
I did not raise you to blackmail people. What the fuck?
I raised you to bribe them.
I raised you to be one of those poor-looking children that like steals from people on bus stops.
I kept you because you're good for thieving.
You get into small places.
Red King shows up.
I love Red King. Him and Gomora are some of my favorite kaiju's. Probably just because my first ever episode of Ultraman was the first episode of Jeed.
I just like it's like Red King's here. Oh, there's Red King. Add it to the list of obligatory kaijus that we need to use. And this is what I mean by that. The Mons cars are sort of like yay but nay at the same time. So Kanata summons
Yeah.
Wyndham. It's like, oh, okay, remember Wyndham from Z? Remember him from Ultra 7? Yeah, this is going to be great. He shoots off one missile. It's like, alright, what's he going to do next? Gone. Okay, I get it. If you're not going to use them, why do you even bring them? Oh, right. Ultra 7's 55th anniversary.
And then even in the Ultra Navi episode, they say like, "Oh yeah, that's Wyndham. He's the thing. He's brave, I guess."
I sort of miss Crunchyroll's subs because they would actually
Yeah.
translate the bio information. When these, like, all the episodes are now on YouTube, and it's like they only subtitle like them having a conversation. They don't translate the titles of some kaijus. Sometimes they don't translate the opening. And sometimes I feel like they aren't properly translating what they're saying on screen.
As someone who's only taken 2 semesters of a Japanese class, there are some points where I'm like, "That's not exactly what they're saying." It's like I'm no expert, but I do know that that series of words doesn't come out to exactly that sentence.
Like, she clearly says Papa, but in the subtitles they don't acknowledge that she's talking to him. You see that she's talking to him, so we're not going to translate them acknowledging each other.
It kind of reminds me of like that weird fan sub trait where like someone very clearly says a phrase in English and then like they change it so that it makes grammatical sense when that's very clearly not at all what they said.
Yes. So, anyways, back to Decker. Grace ends up defeating Red King. It's like, is he Ultraman? No, I think he called himself Grace. Grace, Grace, Grace.
Can they hear him? What?
I guess they
So
can hear him because he's speaking Japanese.
perfectly fine, but the ultras can't. Okay, that makes sense.
I think it's because Ultras are on like a higher level. Yeah, they're aliens, but they're on like they're higher up on the food chain in a sense. Also, I think it's been canonically confirmed that whenever they're talking to each other, it's telepathically.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, like they're speaking to each other telepathically. So, anyways, Grace's daughter yet again asks Gut Select to be like, my dad wants to fight you guys. Let's do it.
Yeah.
A proper fight because you guys are the greatest fighters on Earth and all that. And we see this montage of all them training and such.
I bet my dad can beat your military organization. The fact that they said yes, like, yeah, sure.
Why not? If Kaiju's not showing up, why not?
We'll fight a space martial artist.
Like, I saw him doing all these moves and such, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, what gives? What are you? I think it was Jerry. He brought up that, oh, that's a suit actor who plays Grace. He's a suit actor. He was Tiga Power type, Dinah Strong type, and Gaia Supreme.
Well, that's interesting.
Red King shows up again, but now he's empowered by the spheres, so now he's actually a Red King.
I love all of the sphere monsters. Like, it's so cool.
Remember the thing that we did in Dinah like 3 times? Yeah. What if we did it more than 3 times?
It's scratching my itch for fusion kaijus because I love them whenever they do them.
I hope, like, I know
Like,
it's only a stage show exclusive right now, but I would love to see Sphere Zeton show up in the show.
Yeah, I think he has a card.
He does have a card. Have him team up with Ignis from Trigger. That we can do
Yeah,
Decker and Dark Trigger team up.
that'd be cool.
So Grace helps out Decker fight the Sphere Red King. And just, oh man, I want a vinyl of that thing so bad, even though it's going to be poorly painted. Also, it starts snowing. Like, it starts snowing in the episode, and I'm like, isn't it like September? Or like the summer?
Snow or is that ash?
It's ash from the Jets.
Yeah, it's ash from Pallet.
So, throughout the episode, Grace acknowledges that he has a weak heart after all the fighting he's been doing throughout his life.
Yeah, just several times.
You think he's gonna die, but you forget this is a modern tokusatsu kid show. No one can die unless you're the bad guy.
This is a modern tokusatsu kid show that takes place in like in the future, but the future of the future. Trigger
Ten-
took place in the future, and this takes place in the future of Trigger, and
oh no, I think Trigger takes place in its year, so that means Decker takes place in like early 2030, I guess.
I forgot about those Japanese-led missions to Mars.
Uh,
Elon Musk is trying to get there, and Japan's just like, no, there's already a colony.
no, no. Elon Musk would be like, nope, that didn't happen.
I see your reality and choose to substitute my own.
So yeah, Grace tries to sacrifice himself, but then Kanata's like, nope.
Yeah,
Summons all of his monster buddies to like drag him out of the shot.
yeah. And then he's using Miracle Type to do all that teleportation shit. And here's where my callback to episode 5 comes in. Because Decker Miracle Type is able to reverse the aging of an King, but it can't heal the heart of an alien.
Miracle Type's broken, but it's not canonically broken.
Miracle Type's broken when we say it is, and only when we say it is.
Essentially that. Chances are they probably thought, nah, that'd be too easy. Then again, I'm coming from the idea of he should have died at the end.
Yeah, but now there's like a small chance he'll come back in the finale.
Yeah, because we gotta sell those Grace vinyls that we made.
Yeah. I want to say, because this is the first time we've heard it in a little while, I love the Gut Select theme.
Bum, ba-da, bum, ba-da, bum, bum, ba-da, bum,
Dum
ba-da.
dum 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 dum. It's so good. It's the best thing to come out of Trigger.
That's only one of the two good things that came out of Trigger: the music
Yeah.
and the designs.
God, I wish I had the spark lens on me. It's at my dorm. I love the spark lens just because it's one of the few Tokusatsu toys that I have that's like, oh, you can just use this and like not be a superhero. You can also just be a dude.
It's funny because I turn around as you're talking about it, be like, I got one right there.
Oh, you got the spark lens
Yeah,
finally?
Lane gave it to me as like late Christmas present, early birthday gift.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I remember you were like kind of iffy on it.
yeah, because like I had it ordered, and then I kept watching Trigger, and I was just like, yeah.
Yeah, I just thought it was really cool.
I really like this
Yeah,
episode of Decker.
I've been a little behind, so I've been like, basically caught up today and yesterday. This was my favorite episode that I watched of the whole set. It's kind of rare that we see another like transforming kaiju hero that's a hero.
Yeah, and it's not like, oh, pretends to be hero, then psych, actually villain.
Yeah, like the only other really good one of that I can think of is the imposter orb.
Baruba, I think his name was.
Yeah. I think that's his name. Like he was just a villain, just trying to ruin Orb's reputation, and then was like helping people feels nice.
It felt really nice.
I think Grace might be one of my favorite just ultra heroes now of all time. Just I like his design. Like, he very clearly looks like a monster, but it's like, oh, he's a good guy though.
I feel like if you like this episode, you would definitely like the Dinah episode that it's an homage to.
I'll track it down.
Yeah, I think it's on Shout Factory TV now with the rest of Dinah. I think it's like
Like,
31 or 32. It's like Clash Dinah versus Dinah.
uh, it was a lot of watching.
Oh
Okay,
no, you can just jump right into it.
true, 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 true.
Yeah. But then we have episode 10 of Decker, Man and Monster.
We got an RC kaiju here, ladies and gentlemen.
We have not Godzilla here. It's like
Right?
he gives off so many Godzilla vibes. From the fact that he killed King Gessera with freaking the same way Godzilla killed the Muto in his movie.
To me, it looks like it's a very heavily modified Grugio bone. Like the face, I see it.
I feel like it probably is like something of a remold of something.
Yeah, and I mean, like Kamen Rider does it shamelessly. Like this is at least like if this is a remold, this is a good remold. It's like you can kind of tell, but like if you like squint at it,
Where here it's like, oh, that was a remold? I couldn't even tell. What the fuck?
yeah,
Yeah, this is a Kaizaki focused episode where
yeah,
apparently she had a batshit crazy teacher who
yeah.
thought the only way to take care of the kaiju was to control them.
We can't beat the kaiju. We'll be the kaiju.
We will take over the planet by controlling the kaiju. Yes, and we'll be able to fit them into our pockets. And thus, the origin of pocket monsters was born. Like, I'm watching this episode and I'm like, this feels like an episode of Ultraman X. Like, with the whole idea of coexisting with kaiju, finding a way to live with kaiju. And then you just have this bitch be like, nope. The only way to live with them is to control them.
That's another Godzilla thing. Like recently, like wasn't like the whole thing of Shin Godzilla. This like how the original was, we need to get rid of nuclear weaponry, and this is like it's not an option anymore. We've just got to live with it.
Yep, yep. The end of Shin Godzilla acknowledged that, like, you can't stop something like that. You sort of just need to live with it.
Yeah, I don't remember who said it before, but someone in the chat just said like this is another reason why Trigger like wasn't the best because they never had an episode about saving the kaiju. It was always kill it.
Kill it. Got a problem?
Yeah,
Beam it.
yeah.
Got a problem? Slash it.
Got a problem? Smile, smile. Now you don't.
You just can't say smile, smile and think everything will be better. But we got an original kaiju this episode, Neo Megas, which I
Yes.
find hilarious because, wait, its name is Neo Megas. Yeah. So wouldn't there technically be a Megas before it or a Neo before it? Like, what makes this superior in a sense?
He's
But
like, uh, uh, attack.
the beam struggle during the fight, man, that was epic.
Yeah. Like later on in the episode when Neo Megas and Trigger actually do fight, like, what was it? It's like oh, the lady just like, oh no, you gotta go kill Decker. And it just in my head it's like, yes, kill Decker, the guy who helped kill the big bad of last season, literally 2 episodes ago,
Yep, with the powers of friendship.
with the power of friendship in this gun I found.
Oh my goodness, freaking when Kaizaki went to go up to her like former teacher and she pulls out a gun.
I need to get that screen cap so I can update the. Holy shit, he's got a gun.
I just laugh at that because for a show that has futuristic weapons, aliens, like fighter jets and all that, she literally pulls out just a normal gun.
Yep.
Like I will fucking, and that's like all this amazing technology can't beat a gun.
You can tell I'm evil because this doesn't shoot lasers.
I'm somewhat pissed off that, like, okay, so Decker has the dual sword now. Cool. He just pulls it out of his fucking ass.
That pisses me off because like the hyper key could have been something really cool. It could have been the Decker transformation for the
Like,
spark lens, but no, it just like dual sword.
yeah, like you could have just pulled it out, like pull the trigger on the hyper key, and it transforms into the sword. And it's
Yeah,
like, but wait a
like
minute, where's Kanata even holding that? He doesn't even have a hyper key holster. I'm still questioning why the hell does Gut Select don't carry hyper keys anymore? We've shown that they're still effective.
yeah. Like literally, it was just like you have guns. I've got a gun that shoots lasers, like not even just regular lasers, kaiju lasers.
Like they could have just kept releasing more hyper keys and it would have worked. I guess they didn't want to interfere with Decker with his Ultra Dimension cards. They could have done something plot wise. Say like when the Nurse Desi crashed, we're sorry, Captain, but all of former Akiko's data has been scrapped. We can no longer use the hyper keys. Why not use the hyper keys, man? I know they were just
Yeah,
paperweights toy wise, but come on.
even in like just like the nurse Dese, just like have like the hyper keys on like a and like on like a board and like you grab one and then like you upgrade the nurse cannon. This one makes it have electricity. This one makes it have fire. I forget it because it's one of the ones I have, but I forget its name. It's like this is the water one. Like oh like uh Decker power type accidentally set the fucking city on fire. Boom! Now it's raining.
But aside from hyper keys talking about, Kaizaki sort of goes into her backstory a bit, explaining why she's into monster research. And it all comes from tragedy because apparently a kaiju attacked her hometown as a child. Many people were injured,
Yeah,
some were dead, and she just, as a kid, it's like, I want to learn more.
yeah,
Why did they do it? How did they do it? And can we learn from it?
yeah,
And I'm like, I like that. I like that she acknowledges that there could be a way without
yeah.
brutal force.
And this is the first time in a while we've had like a monster investigation episode.
Yeah, I just like how deep they went into it. It's like, all right, let's go to the site. Let's try and find some samples. There's some blood. There's
Yeah.
some rock. Here's some rubble that it brought with it. So maybe we can find out where it's coming from.
Yeah, and then it's like we've been spending so long like wondering where it's coming from that we haven't been considering where it's going.
Just Decker though at the end though, where he's trying to fight. Hanajiro comes flying in, the immortal phoenix like imagery. And I like that they took the time to actually like make a new transformation sequence for Kanata.
Yeah, like where he's clearly in a harness.
Yeah, where he's clearly on a harness, he turns into strong type. The hawk ejects him, and he just literally falcon punches the freaking
Yeah.
Neomegas.
Neo Megas can't be defeated. It took one punch, lady. Decker with a jetpack though. I'm flying. I'm flying. I can already fly, but I'm flying.
Wait a minute, why does he need a jetpack? Can't he already fly? Shh, don't ruin the
Style
moment.
points.
Like, he literally, I am a man, punches him in the chest. And then he bites him. He's
So
like, you know what?
badass.
Fuck you.
I assume that does something next episode.
Neomegas from, I think, shows up in episode 12.
Hmm.
Oh, and there's some foreshadowing to the DG001 project that gonna be evil, or he's going to be evil, but I'm not sure.
Evil until proven good. I mean, given some other stuff that like came out, like I guess in like the most recent episode, he saw something that I'm not gonna say.
Sort of found something while digging through some database, but anyways. There was this weird shot at the very end. I don't know if you noticed it, but when the TPU officers were taking Kaizaki's mentor away, I
Yes,
feel like that was meant to cut back to Kaizaki talking.
it just like watch her ass as she walks away for the next minute.
Do you know what we call that in the film industry?
What do we call that?
We call that a master shot, where it's the first shot we take, and we take different angles of the same shot. However, as long as we have the master shot with good audio, we can just go back to using that audio. They forgot to film the other scene. Like, they didn't do any zoom, like close in shots. They sort of just left it there. And I'm like, who directed this?
Like the director rushes on and says, like, "What the fuck are you guys doing? Like the episode ships tomorrow." It's like, "But I'm not done filming yet."
Out of the two episodes, which one did you prefer?
Definitely 9. 10 felt too weird.
I feel like 10 had
Like,
the better monster, but episode 9 had the better story.
yeah, 10 had the potential to be better, but it didn't follow through.
Which is a shame because it's a
Um,
character focus episode.
yeah. Although I will say, Decker knocks it out of the ballpark with its cast. After Trigger, where like almost everyone hated each other or just didn't want anything to do with each other, it's nice to have a group that, while they'll quarrel here and there, they are friends.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I guess when the entire planet's sealed off, you're
Boys.
limited to what friends you got.
I'm glad that we're friends. I know it was either you or the ham sandwich I found, and I'm hungry, so.
If I hear about Ryomon's girlfriend one more time, wait, Ryomon has a girlfriend? Yeah, but he says she's on Mars.
You wouldn't know her. She goes to another school. Literally, it's just like, if I didn't do this to help people or stop monster attacks, I did it to prove you wrong. I wasted 5 years of my life and literal trillions of dollars just for a grudge I had against someone who was like, what, 15 at the time?
Yeah. I'm surprised you even remember her name.
Like these episodes have kind of made me think, like, as much as I do like the team, like the whole like super organization dynamic that the past three Ultramen have had, I kind of want it to go back to like a more personal thing, or at least change the team dynamic. Because this is 3 years in a row where like, oh, the guy's identity is top secret, and like maybe one person knows, if that. If we are going to do like another sequel season, can we please just have Gaia counterpart just be like, yeah, I'm Ultraman. What are we going to do?
I'm Ultraman Getter.
Like the team dynamic is fun, but do something different with it for once.
Sort of like what Jeed did. Like, Jeed had the secret
Yeah,
organization, but it wasn't the primary focus.
yeah. Like literally in my notes, I talk about Jeed. Just like Jeed had like the quote unquote organization, but like it took a while for everyone to get information and trade with each other. But even until then, Jeed had like semi unlimited resources. The entire team knew about each other and knew all the shit going on. It's like, and like that was good because like they didn't have to explain shit. The only one who had to explain shit when he left randomly was Leto, and that was like part of the charm.
Leto was like the best host for Zero.
Yeah.
But Blaze, thanks for being on this episode of Ultra Galaxy Chat.
Thank you for having me, and if you ever need a guest again, I'm always available. Well, not always available, but you know.
Yeah. Well, luckily I got the next two episodes of Ultra Galaxy Chat planned out with guests and episodes.
Nice. Decker is like, it's weird because it took me like this much to actually watch Decker again, and I'm enjoying it a lot. But it's like for some reason, even though it's better than Trigger was, it doesn't have that same kick, you know.
Yeah.
And
It
like I'm thinking maybe it's because I had a lot of toys for Trigger, and I don't have anything for Decker. But I don't know. Like I think that's why I watched so much. Like I watched so much of Trigger until I was like, I don't like this. Was because, well, I've got the toys. I've got to like justify it for somehow.
Oh, that was me with Trigger. Sort of like, I don't want to watch this, but I sort of want to for completion's sake.
Yeah.
I literally stopped watching the show until it was done. And once it was
Yeah.
done,
I
that's when I sat down and watched the rest of it.
I was so hyped for Trigger's final form, and then the episode actually aired, and I was like, I'm done. I'm good.
You should see his crossover with Reboot. He does a silly dance.
He did a silly dance in this crossover too.
That too.
I did love that moment of it's like it's been a while since I've talked to another Ultra. Yeah. Wait, what?
Holy shit, there are more?
Well, then at the same time, like, wait, where were you living like 10 years ago?
Yeah, Kanata, didn't you see the news of the other 3 other Ultramen going around?
Didn't you see? Didn't you see that? Didn't you see?
Him team up
Didn't
with
you see
Reboot?
the reboot?
Like how is there not news about this?
Anyway, we're dragging this on.
Yeah, we're sort of dragging. It can't help it when you talk about Ultraman. You just want to go on for hours.
Yeah, legitimately, I thank you so much for getting me into Ultraman. I gave G a chance. I was like, not for me. And then I kept watching later on. I was like, this is really good. Like, thank you, guys.
Anyway,
Yeah.
schwa for now, everyone.
Chua!